Welcome back, Raider Nation and my champions. And after much talk, speculation, and preemptive reports, we do finally have confirmation that Casey Hayward has been signed by the Las Vegas Raiders. I want to talk about the implications of this, and we'll give a final grade on this free agent signing. But first, I have to say it. What is up with that tongue, Von Miller? So we have Casey Hayward here, cornerback. He was drafted in the 2012 draft in the second round by the Green Bay Packers. Former two-time Pro Bowler in 2016 and 2017. Now, PFF ranked him as 69th best corner last year. The year before, they ranked him as 4th. I got to take this with a huge grain of salt because I don't know what PFF ranker who did this was smoking, but it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, to be honest. I'll give you an example. Week 1, they rank him week to week as well, and they gave him a 31 defensive grade overall. However, in week 1 against Cincinnati, he had 12 solo tackles, 2 pass defenses, and was named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week. So, again, we got to take that with a huge grain of salt as far as PFF. Now, I'm not saying he is at the Pro Bowl level 2016, 2017. We're probably going to look at something in between there. The big thing is he's reuniting with Gus Bradley. Now, I did talk about in my previous videos before free agency that I thought we would get Gus Bradley. And not only that, I thought we would poach the younger cornerback, Michael Davis, from the Chargers. However, that did not happen, and maybe one of the reasons why I thought we could get him for about $6 million. He signed for over $8 million. Obviously, the contract here is a lot more friendly, about half of that. What he brings to the team, not only does he know Gus Bradley's system, playing with him, he also brings some versatility. He can play on the outside, but he can also play in the slot, so that helps us out right there. And it gives us that nice veteran presence there. And like I said, it's a nice rental, 1 year, $4 million deal. And it kind of gives us a little bit of an insurance, if Mullen or Arnett get hurt or kind of perform poorly, we can kind of plug him in and see at least some decent results, in my opinion. He was slowed by some injuries late in the season. He had a groin and a hamstring injury. He missed, quote-unquote, the final game on, quote-unquote, IR. I think that was probably a move by the Chargers to free up a roster space since they knew he was going to play in the final game, and it didn't matter anyway. So one thing I would really want to talk about, this kind of came about, I would say it was almost a plan B for Richard Sherman. I talked about that in the Richard Sherman video, with Gruden basically drooling all over him in that podcast and the tampering implications. And then this was before free agency opened on the 17th of March. And then weeks later, we still hadn't had a signing with Richard Sherman. We're like, what's going on? I can only speculate as to why. Maybe Sherman wanted more money than we wanted to give him. Maybe we wanted to wait until after the draft to see what kind of players we took. That could very well be a possibility, because I'm thinking that Sherman, with his speed or lack thereof, would be more suited to play that free safety kind of Charles Woodson 2.0 role. I've said that before. Whereas I think Hayward could play a conventional type corner. Now, we did draft 2, you could say 3 safeties. Diablo, I think, is going to be more of a will backer. We'll talk about that in a future video about my draft analysis. But we did get Gillespie and obviously Merrick. So, and there are reports now that Jeff Heath is going to be cut, so maybe Hayward would be more of a fit than Richard Sherman because of that role in and of itself. Now, I was initially going to give this free agent signing a grade of a B, but I upped it to a B+, and here's why. I just talked about this, is that with the way the team is structured now, post-draft, I think Casey Hayward is a much better fit than Richard Sherman as a conventional corner. Plus that contract, 1 year, $4 million. It's basically a 1-year rental for a guy who was a former Pro Bowler. I don't think he's too far away from that kind of skill set. And remember, this guy was making more than double that the last couple of years with the Chargers. So all in all, I think this is a great move by the Raiders. This is a good fit, and it's a good veteran presence that we need with those young corners. But as always, I want to know what you have to say about this. Put your comments in the comments section below. I'm going to make this a pinned comment. Grade this free agent signing of Casey Hayward A through F, and give me additional comments. I welcome those. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching and supporting this channel, and as always, go Raiders.